Greetings viewers, this is Macho Maverick coming to you with another video. Today we're going to finish up the review for the real grade RX-78-2 Gundam version 2.0 by Bandai. That's right, it's been a long time coming, especially since there's been a little gap between the first and second video, but here we are. So for those of you who are still not familiar with my channel, in this third video I just assembled the kit, see what else it can do after it's fully assembled, and I go over the good, the bad, everything else in between, and this is a kit worth getting. So with that being said, let's get started to assembling. And here we have the fully assembled real grade RX-78-2 Gundam. And by first glance, I really love the way how this looks. I mean, the details are amazing. I know I mentioned that in the parts video, but still though, after seeing it fully assembled, it looks really nice. I can't deny that, and Bandai really outdone themselves. I don't have the first version, the first one that came out when real grades first started, but I can just tell this is a big step up. This is definitely a really good upgrade to that version of this kit. I mean, the details look nice, like I said. Proportion-wise looks good. I mean, I could tell this is fairly small, but most real grades are. But still, to me that's just a little bit nitpicky. But other than that, this looks incredible. The colors, of course, look really good as well. Even the different shades of white and gray, that's really make this kit pop out. But yeah, definitely, this is looking absolutely phenomenal. I really love the way how this looks. Great job, Bandai. Great job. Now let's take a look at some articulation. So first off, the head has a nice 360 rotation. The arms can also rotate. The shoulders can come out. Actually, really nice range of motion there for the shoulders. The arm can rotate as well, 360. A really solid elbow joint. The rest is on ball joint, so of course that can rotate 360. The race. Well, I'm actually impressed with the articulation so far. 360. There's no forward or back. No movement there, but that's because of the can't think of the word now. The core fighter. There we go. Core fighter inside there, so that makes sense. The legs can go up almost a split, so really impressive. Actually, maybe if I can, yeah, we have a solid split. Not too many kits can do that, so very impressive there. The leg can only move slightly, not the whole 360, but that's fine. If you lift up the front skirt and back skirt, the legs can move forward and can move back ever so slightly. A really nice knee bend. Very beautiful. The feet can move left and right, can move forward and back. And the toes can move up, and the heel can move slightly as well. And of course, if you move that back, this can go a little bit further as well. So, really nice articulation there on the foot. Yeah, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. But yeah, that's about it for the articulation. Very solid, very good. Okay, now for some side-by-side comparisons. Here it is beside the real grade Zaku 2 Char Custom. It's a rival, so to speak. In this case, the Zaku definitely has the width, but in terms of height, if it wasn't for that head antenna, then this would definitely be a little bit taller. But with that head antenna, I think they're roughly the same height. And here's with the high-end master model Rex Raptor. Just to see, and here's the Rex Raptor, definitely just a hair taller, but not too far off. This definitely is one of the smaller kits from Zoids, so that's why I want to see how it scales up. And here is it beside its upgrade, the real grade new Gundam. Now, in the Gundam universe, it is noted that the new Gundam is taller and bigger than the RX-78-2. I do not know just how much bigger it is. I wouldn't say it would be to this scale, so to speak, but it is, I would say, almost accurate. So even though both of these are real grades, I do want to make sure that the new Gundam is bigger than its predecessor, the RX-78-2. So in terms of difference, yes, this is supposed to be bigger, but in terms of this difference, that much I can't say. But still, just want to show the side-by-side comparisons. And here it is beside the Zoids high-end master model landing sights. Obviously a big difference here. Heck, I can probably make this rider landing sights if I really want to. Maybe. And to see how it compares to a master grade, here is the master grade 1/100 scale Jesta. So you can tell that the master grade definitely topples all real grades. But the master grade Jesta, I would say, is roughly the same height than most master grades. And for a really big comparison, here it is beside the master grade 1/100 scale new Gundam version KA, or version Ka. So really big difference here, especially since the new Gundam is definitely one of the bigger master grades in its line. But yes, that's all the side-by-side comparisons. As I stated during the articulation part of this video, articulation is pretty damn good. And with that being said, I just want to see how this actually can live up to some poses, and so far this is good, but this is pretty basic. But let's see if we can really test it out. As you can see here, Not only is posing is not difficult at all, but balance-wise, this is pretty good. I was a bit worried because I thought the shoe would add some weight and would topple over, but so far, it's it's really balancing quite well. And just for the record, whenever I do puzzles like this, I tend to let the turntable to cycle one time to see if it will fall down. So this was always spinning one rotation before I even start recording. So, and it's still rotating, it's still balancing. This is pretty nice. Again, I am very pleased with this. A slight adjustment, but still bouncing, and still it's solid. It really is solid. I am very pleased with this. So far, this is looking really good in terms of what you can get out of this kit. Not just like articulation wise, but balancing. It's incredible because not many kids can actually do this. Who knows? I may just test this out with further kits down the line. But yeah, so far so good. This is looking quite amazing. Okay, so I was tempted and I decided to do it. And heck, you know what? It kind of works. It kind of works. So in case you have a figure or even a Zoids kit and you wouldn't do something silly, by all means, go right ahead. So far, all I can say since this is actually the first time I've ever done this, wheel grades can work with most high-end master model Zoids. Not tested out with a master grade yet, and perfect grade don't even bother. Perfect grades are way too big. But heck, if you have a big enough Zoid like the Gorgeous, don't know if I'll be reviewing that one. I have yet to pick that one up because it's really expensive. But we shall see. And really big too. But that aside, real grades work quite well. Master grades, and we shall see. But yeah, just something a little funny here. And with an action base, you can do some aerial poses. Now, to me, this is not the best action base. This is an action base 2. I know there are some updated ones that I think may feel a bit better. Because this action base is mainly used for a connection point underneath the waist, not on the back of the waist. But I can make do with this, but I think there might be some updated versions of the action bases that you can use for 1/4 scale kits. But so far this is pretty good. And like I said, some aerial poses, and there's actually 2 points for the action base you can use. There's one behind the waist, and there's another one behind the backpack. So once it gets bring in to focus, okay. So that one right there, and there's one with my fingers pointing at. That's another point as well. But yeah, this is so far this is looking pretty good, pretty solid. But let's see if we can see if there's any other aerial positions we can do. And yeah, even something I wouldn't say ridiculous, but definitely I would say pushing its weight capabilities for structure, and also making sure the action base can hold it. Yeah, pretty good. But yeah, the fact is this kit, because of its articulation, because of its balance, there is really a lot of imagination that you can get out of this kit. And Bandai, again, this is great from, I mean, it's not just the look of it, but they really thought about this through. This is definitely a huge upgrade from the first kit. And hey, if you want the first kit just for a collectible or just because you like building, by all means. But this one so far blows it out of the park. Granted though, because this is an updated wheel grade, I would say. The first wheel grades that first came out, yeah, now even the other ones would not have compared as well. But yeah, this is looking pretty solid. And now for the good, the bad, and the everything else in between. And hopefully all that will answer the question is if this is a kit worth getting. So, the good, and it's a big list. For starters, color-wise, looks really solid, more than just the red, white, and blue, the standard 3 colors for many kits, and of course the splash of yellow as well. But with the different shades of white and gray that comes with this kit, it actually is pretty nice. It makes the kit stand out. The decals that come with this kit is pretty good too. I did not put a whole lot because I don't still trying to get better at it, but it definitely makes this kit even pop out even more. So if you have a really good steady hand and you love to put the seals or decals on, by all means, I say this is a kit that you can I highly recommend you do that. Proportion wise, also pretty solid. Definitely this is one of the smallest scale of real grades, but hey, that's still fine. Everything works pretty well together. The legs, body, arms, head, everything is all in all, everything is pretty solid there. Articulation, oh my god, this is absolutely stunning. Articulation wise, it's so good. Definitely one of the better wheel grades, I would say. I don't know if this tops the Burning / God Gundam, but still though, this definitely the articulation is definitely better than many rail grades, and even I'd say better than some master grades as well. The details on this kit, absolutely stunning, absolutely phenomenal. This is so good. Like there are some details here that I don't think may even was needed, but Bandai did it anyway, and honestly, it works. It absolutely works. And even those little details here and there makes this kit stand out ever so much more. Let's see, there was something. Oh yeah, balance. As I showed that it can balance quite well on one leg. Heck, right now it's balancing quite well also. This is pretty solid, pretty solid. The bad. There's not too much bad about this kit, honestly. The only thing I may slightly complain, this is nitpicky, is that I kind of wish the landing gear for the core fighter can actually be maneuvered inside the core fighter for the mid-section of the kit instead of you just need to take them out. Kind of wish there was just slightly better engineering, and also I kind of wish there was a little bit more manipulators or hands to come with the kit. Just another one or two. I always like it whenever there are a set. So there's a right hand, left hand, but there's only one right hand that can hold a beam saber. But then again, I think the other one's used to hold a shield, so never mind that. But I wish there was a trigger finger for the left hand. There's only one trigger finger for the right hand. So there's actually okay. So I'm mistaken. So I do apologize there. There are actually 3 sets: 2 open hand, 2 fists, and 2 that can hold. A set that can hold. One is holding for the shield, and one is holding for the sword. So never mind that. But the one thing I will say is there's only one trigger finger, and that's for the right hand. So that part I am right about. So yeah, I do apologize there. But anyway. But yeah, for bad, not too much. Kind of wish this was a little bit bigger, but it's real great, so I'm being understandable on that. So, with that being said, is this a kit worth getting? I'm sure it's quite obvious as of now, and based on what I've said so far about the kit. But yes, this is a kit worth getting. I don't know if I would say this should be your first real grade if you want to get into it. You know what? I know what I'll change that. I think if you're up for a challenge, then yes, I'll say this can be your first real grade kit, or even first Gunpla kit. Actually, no, I would say work on some high grades first. But if you want to start on real grades, yeah, I recommend this one. This is pretty solid there. So yeah, not your first Gunpla kit, but your first railgrade, yeah, I definitely recommend that. But yeah, on my way, I salute you, Bandai. This is looking pretty nice. A really fun build, a really fun experience. There's no denying that. Again, do apologize for the big gap between the first and second video. But I hope the wait was worth it, because it definitely was for me. This is, again, this blows my mind. Bandai really outdone themselves, and this is for the 45th anniversary. But this came out last year, or yeah, last year, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but if I'm mistaken, please correct me down below. But with all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope this all helped you decide if you should pick this one up, because hey, like I said, I highly recommend it. So thank you all for watching. This is again great experience. My social links are down below, Instagram and Reddit account. There are two videos here. One is the most previous, which is the individual parts video, and one that YouTube picked out for your viewing pleasure. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more video updates. Comment down below. I'll do my very best to reply back. So again, thank you all for watching. Until next time, keep on building.